Good morning, class 7. How are you guys doing? I hope you all are doing great and taking care of yourselves and keeping safe and keeping happy and keeping healthy as well. So, we were at Democracy in Action, SSC. We had done officers on election duty, correct? Each polling booth has about 5 officials. The presiding officer is in charge of the booth. 4 other persons called polling officers assist him or her. Outside the polling booth, policemen are posted to maintain law and order. What is general election, by-election and midterm election? It's like our exams. As our school has exams, it's like that. So it's called general elections. Right. What are general elections? See, India is a vast country. We know that. Correct. And we have different states. Isn't it? Vast country, different states. But actually, how do we get to know what we are actually going to, or how we are going to go about with what we want to do, how we want to do it? How do we want our country to rule? Now this has got many parts. We have many states and union territories with a parliamentary system governed under the Constitution of India. What is a parliamentary system? It's a democracy. System of a democracy, system of governing a state. Run by the people, governed under the Constitution of India. The parliamentary is governed under the Constitution of India, whatever the rules are there. Sovereign democratic republic, justice, liberty, equality, fraternity, correct? The fundamental rights, which defines the power distribution among the federal government and the states. The President of India is the ceremonial head of the country and the Supreme Commander-in-Chief for all defenses forces in India. He is the boss, head of the country and Supreme Commander-in-Chief for all defense forces in India. Prime Minister is leader of the party or political alliance having majority in the national elections of the Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha means House of People. Lok Sabha It's the lower house in the parliament. Upper house is the Rajya Sabha. Members of the Lok Sabha are elected by adult universal suffrage and first past and the post system to represent their representative constituencies. Okay. People vote and get their elections. They win, as we read. Now the exercises most executive powers for matters that require countrywide affection under a federal system, the Prime Minister of India will do that. Because he has won a party and he is the alliance, the political alliance having majority votes in the national election. Now India has got different regions divided into different states and union territories. Each state has a chief minister. Now he is the leader of the party or again political alliance having won majority in the regional elections, otherwise known as state assembly elections, that exercises executive powers in that state CM. Got my point? Now his powers within the states, but works jointly with the Prime Minister of the country of India or his ministers on matters that require both state and central attention. Union territories also elect an assembly. They don't have a chief minister and have a territorial government. And some smaller union territories are governed by the person appointed by the President of India. Or rather, union territories mainly under the President. Now the President of India monitors the rule of law through his appointed governors in each state. And on their recommendation can take over the executive powers from the chief minister of the state. That is the president's informers they have put, monitors. Got my point? I will come back in the next video.